Hey, welcome back. This week's recipe from the farm, I'm making a roasted asparagus with a rhubarb chutney on top. Sweet, sour, simple, and superbly delicious. Check it out. So if you saw my last week's video, with asparagus, you can peel the asparagus rather than just snapping it. It's that outer part of the lower part of the asparagus that gets really tough, and so it can get you a little more asparagus. The skinnier sort of pointy peelers work a little bit better than this sort of arch peeler, so I peeled some, I snapped some, it all worked out fine. And I'm going to toss those with a little bit of olive oil and put them on a roasting pan, a little parchment paper, into a 400-degree oven just until they get a little golden, probably about 10 minutes or so. And while those are cooking, I'm going to get my rhubarb chutney going. Now, oftentimes we think of rhubarb as a dessert food, and it makes a lovely dessert food. But I'm going to turn this a little bit more savory, so it's going to be a sweet, sour, kind of savory dish. Very simple. A little butter in a hot pan. Add the rhubarb. Just start cooking it on a, low-medium heat. The rhubarb will start to break down. Then I'm going to add in about just a splash of, that's apple cider vinegar. A white vinegar would work nicely too. The spices. Can see the spice blend mix on my website. You can go and check that out, recreate it, or as much or as little of it as you want. And then I put in a couple, 1 to 2 tablespoons of honey here, just to add a little sweetness. Mix that all up and just let the rhubarb cook down. Funny enough, you can actually do this, make this a sweet dish rather than adding the spices. You can just add a little more honey and cook it down, and it goes great on top of ice cream. But here you can see I added a little bit more water to cook the chutney, and it doesn't need to break down completely, just so it's all nice and soft. It's mostly broken down. I'm going to put that on a plate. I'm going to put my asparagus on top. It came out of the oven really nicely. And then because I have it, I'm going to put a little salt on. I add salt at the end typically, not so much during the cook. And then lilac flowers are still going, so I added a few of those on top for decoration. Alright, our asparagus and our chutney are done. Let's try this. Wow. Sweet, sour, bright asparagus flavor. All the flavors of spring. Wow. I like it. Until next time, keep planting, keep cooking, do something good.